What's going on, everybody? Blob here. And let me just preface this video by saying I have not touched MW 11 MWII. I haven't touched this game in months. Months. Fellas, the Season Reloaded update came out, Season 3 Reloaded. And it debatably caused more problems than it fixed. I mean, there was a bug in Ranked where if you, I don't know, when you spawn in or die or something or open the scoreboard, it would just start flashing your screen, like give you a fucking epileptic seizure, right? Like, if you have epilepsy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You probably, you went into a seizure right there, probably. Like, anyway, the point being is if you are holding out hope for Modern Warfare 2 2022, it's a lost cause, fellas. Okay, it's a lost cause. The game's not going to get fixed. Okay? It's not going to get fixed. Because the new game is already out. It's already out, basically. In fucking what? 3-4 months? It's futile to try to even fix the game at this point because, that cyclical cycle, that's a bit redundant. But anyway, the cycle that they're on, the yearly cycle, it doesn't allow for any flexibility whatsoever. So, because they've already have allocated all those devs to the yearly game, there's no devs even around to fix this one. Not like you can save it because the game's in a pretty bad fucking state here. Hence why I haven't touched it in months here, folks. And if you're holding out hope for Call of Duty 2023, you are a dumb motherfucker. Let me tell you. How long has this been going on? And
we got spawns.
They've been saying the same thing. This year they weren't supposed to put out a new Call of Duty, right? Because apparently they were supposed to just keep this game for 2 years, but they screwed the pooch. They screwed the pooch with this game. Fucking nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. Warzone 2 is a disaster. DMZ is a flop, which, by the way, now they've got pay-to-win bundles for DMZ with weapon cooldown reductions and all sorts of shit. A backpack that you can start with.
There we go.
It's pretty crazy, fellas. It's pretty crazy. Like, if you're holding out hope for this COD or the next one or maybe the next 7, you're a fucking idiot. Go find a different game to play. Just go play something else, dude. I don't know why you're wasting your time with these fucking games, with these developers. Oh my god, 3,000 developers. Don't get me started on that shit. And people think we're crazy conspiracy theorists for thinking that there's skill-based matchmaking or whatever it is. No, motherfuckers, it's not a conspiracy. It is fact. There's documents that you can look up, and it explains in there. I mean, they can't go into detail, obviously, because it's proprietary, software that they're using, so they can't go into the details of it. But it says that it can affect a player's health, damage, etc. in real time. To compensate for a whole bunch of factors, including score, kills, and a whole bunch of other ones that, like I said, we don't know the details because it's proprietary. They can't well, you can't find out, you know? It's under Activision HQ, lock and key in one of the fucking Fort Knoxes over there, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, what I'm trying to say is people, first off, it's a fact that there's things in the game that are affecting the performance to keep everybody at essentially a 1.0 KD. Like, this is factual. Like, it's not up for argument. I don't have, you know, the patent number or whatever, but you can look it up under the Activision's filed patents. Like, it's there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there. But anyway, since people don't believe that this game is shit, I've got just a little list here. And when I say a little list, I mean a little list in comparison to the myriad of problems that exist in this game currently with the latest update, you know? And some of these have been patched, keep in mind, but like I said, it took them, what, a month and a half to fix some of these things, which are pretty big issues here. Oh, yeah, first one up here. The Battle Pass here and the UI at the start of Season 3, they made it worse. Okay, they made all the UI worse. Somehow, it keeps getting worse every update, folks. Oh yeah, the bronze rank glitch, which has been fixed, I think, but for like the first two or so weeks, everybody showed up as just bronze 1, you know? The mute glitch, everybody showed up as either muted, or your teammates would show up as enemies and you can't tell who's talking. And in something like a ranked mode, that's pretty fucking important. The black screen in ranked, where if you died it would just cut to a black screen, and sometimes you would be stuck with the black screen and you're out of commission for the rest of the game. So go figure. The friends list does not work. The friends list doesn't work in this fucking game, folks. It'll take... I'm not on last gen. I'm on a PS5. But I have friends playing on high-end PCs that have the same problem. It'll take sometimes up to 5 fucking minutes. 5 minutes for my friends list to display anything. That's unacceptable. That's just, quite frankly, unacceptable in my fucking eyes. Seeing how a friends list has been a thing since like the early 2000s of gaming, right? Like with the release of the 360 and the PS3, that's when it really took off. But a friends list not functioning in a game is like in a multiplayer game that you're supposed to play with other people, and the fucking friends list doesn't work. And I wonder why I'm solo queuing 90% of the time. Maybe it's because the goddamn friends list doesn't work. Maybe that's it. So whenever they could get around to fixing that for, you know, maybe 3 Call of Duties from now, that would be great. Oh, update requires restart. A classic one. Sometimes when you're starting up your game, or sometimes after you've been on the game for an hour or something, it'll just hit you with a random update requires restart. What are you fucking updating? The algorithms to fuck me over in my public matches? In my ranked matches? Like, that's all I can think of that needs a restart. But the problem with the update requiring a restart is that when you're, let's say you're in a party of ranked, a party of 4 for ranked. Everybody gets hit with the update requires restart at the same time, right? About the same
I only
time.
need 30 more. We can't just leave a point like that.
Well, sometimes when you're logging back into the game, your fucking friends list will not work. So you can't party back up because nobody can invite each other because the friends list isn't loading.
We need to lock this point down.
Like, guys, you can't keep giving these devs the benefit of the doubt. We've given you the benefit of the doubt for fucking 7 years now, okay? It's still shit. It's still a barely functioning pile of just shit that does not work. And whenever the community tries to tell them, hey, this doesn't work, do they listen to people? No. No, they fucking don't. Because why would they? Because if they listen to people, we wouldn't have shitty timed perks that add nothing of value to the fucking game. And speaking of perks, we had like fucking, like what, 6 in game or something? It's like 6 perks, guys. Call of Duty 4 back in 2008 had fucking like 6 perks for all 3 fucking slots per 1, 2, 3. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they all had at least 5 in every perk color. So it's like we're going backwards with this game, right? They said the next era of Call of Duty. It's fucking, we're going backwards, actually. If we want to be completely honest with ourselves. And I mean, just tell me when I'm telling lies, because I haven't seen the game improve in fucking years, okay? In years, guys. And it's, when you've been playing as long as I have, it tends to get a bit frustrating. But anyway, I'm out of time. You guys have a good one.
That was great. That was great.
I wish I could drop a 40 bomb when I was 7.
That was great.